It is day 1369 of my journey with My Lead Gen Secret. This is one of my multiple streams of income I built online that generates sales for me on a consistent basis over on Clickbank. Now, this is what I'm doing. I'm just promoting Clickbank products with the leads from this system, getting sales, but there are lots of other things that you can promote with these leads. You can promote Warrior Plus products. You can promote the system itself. You can promote whatever products you want to promote, even other products that I haven't promoted, right? There's lots of people on a private Facebook group for those who are MLGS members who are posting their results there of what all they're doing. And it's not just what I'm doing, Clickbank products, right? Just so that you're aware, there's lots of options out there for you. But if you've been following along with this journey and you've been seeing the updates, don't forget, give the video a like, much appreciated. It helps the channel. Also hit subscribe and the notification bell and you'll be updated about future videos. Now, results for today. As always, I put them in 5 minutes into the video. Go have a look, but if you are new here, don't skip ahead. Stay tuned. I'm gonna explain the business to you. So here's the back office. It's a membership site. As a member, you're given 100 leads a day. Those leads are email addresses. They are potential customers. And as they build up in the back office, I go to Clickbank, which is an affiliate marketplace. I find products there that I can promote to these leads. I grab promotional emails from the vendors of the products, copy and paste them into the inbuilt mailing system, and I mail out to the leads once per day. They receive the emails, click on the links, and if they buy, I earn a commission. This is affiliate marketing. It's one of the easier ways to get your foot in the door and make money online. So with me doing this, I broke even day 50. By day 60, I was in profit, and I've been making over $1,000 a month since month number 4. Currently, I'm making $1.6 to $1.8 thousand a month, but I've been at this now for quite a while. And that's just my results. Other people have made more. People have made double what I'm making and even, as much as $5,000 a month, right? Of course, these are the exceptions to the rule. But when you join, you're going to spend $30 a month for the membership and an additional $30 as an initial setup fee. So that's $60 month 1 and $30 a month for each following month. Now, if you sign someone else up, with this affiliate link, you're given 100 bonus leads, which will take you to 200 leads a day. Then you're in a better position to get a sale. But if you can't find anyone, use your own affiliate link and refer yourself to the system. That way you give yourself bonus leads over here on your first account. This is going to be 200 leads. The second one's going to be 100, and you've got now 300 leads in total. And you can just keep it going. Get a third account, a fourth. They allow you to do this, and that way, there's no limit. You can keep stacking them. So each new account gives the prior one 100 bonus leads over and over. I've gone ahead and got 7. Each one has 200 leads, except the last. But even there, I got one last sign up. So all 7 have 200, and that's 1,400 leads a day. Now, I don't recommend you go too crazy and get too many accounts. If you want a good number to start with, 5 accounts is the sweet spot if you want decent results in a reasonable time. Now, if you're pressed for cash, you can start with 2, so you at least get bonus leads that way. But eventually you want to work your way up to 5 because it gets a little bit frustrating with 2 even still. But 1 account is going to be the lowest. I don't recommend it because you're likely to fall off before things can even happen. It's only 100 leads a day with the system, which is on the low end, very low end. 5 accounts is 900, so you can see the difference between 100 and 900, right? 2 accounts is 300. But anyways, you don't want to go too crazy. You don't want to get 10 or more. I don't recommend it anyways. Now, people have done it successfully, don't get me wrong. But if you don't get the results you want, month 2, month 3, with a lot of accounts, you're going to panic, you're going to fall off the system for a different reason, because it costs a lot of money to maintain. And you can't do it for very long if you're spending all this money, right? You need the results up front that way. And it takes time for the leads to mature and the results to pick up. For me, it happened month 4. For you, it could happen month 2. Maybe it happens earlier. Maybe it happens month 5 or 6. It comes down to luck, number of accounts. And as far as when you get that first sale, could be weeks 3 to 4 on average. Could be day 4, day 44. Luck, number of accounts. But once you get that first sale, they'll tend to come in consistently afterwards. It could be once a week or every 5 days, 3 days. Basically, as time goes on, the sales get closer and closer together. Now, having gone over everything, let's get into the results for the day. It is 11:12 p.m. Give me a sec. We'll have a look. All right. Let's see where we're at. And boom, $62.04. Another nice day, bringing us to $124 for the week so far. We got a couple days left until the end of month totals. So we got the 29th, 30th, 31st, 3 days to see if we can get as high as we can get. I don't know, what are we at now? 1,500 and something? Let's see if we can get to 1,700 by the end of this month. But let's open this up over here and see what the breakdown is. So this $0 amount, if you open up the receipt over here, you'll see that it's actually a $1 initial payment. The vendor keeps that buck. We don't get it. But on the 31st, if they are happy with the trial, they'll be billed $27. And that's where we get to earn a $20.68 commission. So we have a potential sale on the 31st from this month, right? If they stay on board. And over here, this one was a trial that happened August 24th. You can see in the tracking ID, right? So this is the first billing for someone that's, let's open up the receipt. So you can see that they started off with a $0 trial over here, and then they decided to stick with it, and they got billed this $20 just today. Okay, so this is what's going on in the back end over here. And then we got some sales from prior months like July and March. All of these are from accounts 4, 5, and 7. You can see it over here in the tracking IDs. And looking over here, this is actually a very high number. 1,146 unique hops. 2 people out of all those saw the sales page. One of them decided to purchase the trial. And of course, we got the rebills here. Okay, so we are at $1,571 so far. We got the 9th. We got 3 days. 3 days. Can we make it up to 1,700 and something? We're gonna have to wait and see. We were at $63,721 gross income, and our net income, our running total, is $53,153 earned. Okay, so let's come back over here. Now, it was 4, 5, and 7, I believe. Let me just double check, just to be, 4, 5, and 7, yep. So account number 4 is at 378 sales total. Account number 5 is at 339, and 7 is going to be way back over here at 165. So we got 4 at $10,560, 5 $9,387, 7 is at $5,066 earned. These are the results for the end of the day. And if you want to come on board, give this system a shot. Come over to the description of this video and click on the first link. That's my affiliate link. So when you use that, send an email to mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. I'll send you bonuses. I'll give you the exact email a team member used to get their first sale on day 4. So you can copy that, paste it. You can use that email as you will. See if you can get your first sale sooner rather than later, right? Also, I'll give you 500 bonus emails. Now, these are swipe files. And out of those 500 swipe files, some of them will require editing, but there are 200 of them that are so generically written, they apply to anything. You can promote whatever you want with them, the way that they're written, right? So Warrior Plus products, you can promote those instead of Clickbank products. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, not everyone promotes Clickbank. Warrior Plus also does well. Also, you can promote the system itself with these leads, because if one person in the system signs up for the system on your last account, that last account gets an extra 100 leads a day. And then you can switch over to Clickbank and have a better shot of getting your Clickbank sales. Okay? So there's that. Plus, I'm going to give you 80 professionally written emails in there. These emails work so well, they even convert high ticket products. Okay, so you're getting all of that good stuff, plus you're going to get free support, meaning you can pick my brain, ask me questions, I'll answer them for you. So open up the first link, you'll be brought over here, look this over, and it's going to explain it a bit more. When you're ready, open the button here, enter your email, get your first account. Once you got it, you're going to log in. Grab this, copy it, and paste it in the browser. That is your affiliate link. And when you go back to the sales page, you're going to sign up for your next account. That way, you got 200 leads on your first one, 100 on your second, 300 in total, and you keep that going, right? Make sure to use a different email address for every account you make. Gmail will let you make 5 Gmails with 1 phone number. Now, the mailing system over here, it's just a matter of selecting the leads, pasting an email in over here, subject line, body goes here, then highlight text, insert your affiliate link, which ties the sale to you, hit this box, hit send email, you're done. It'll take you 5 to 15 minutes. You're copying and pasting, simple stuff. I won't go over it here, but if you need an explanation, go have a look at this. MLGSwithMike.com, second link. That is going to redirect you here, another video. Fast forward it to about 14 minutes and 50 seconds in, and start watching from there. It'll explain everything else you need to understand, like setting up your multiple accounts to get the bonus leads, then later on over here, copying and pasting the emails from a document that I provide you, and lastly, your unique affiliate ID. Copying and pasting that to get commissions for the sale. It's all here, have a look, and when you're ready, use the first link to set up your account. Then, your first account, right? The second, third, fourth, fifth accounts, you set it up in the fashion I explain over here. And once you got it all sorted out, situated, send an email to mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. I'll send you the bonuses. I'll give you the exact email a team member used to get their first sale on day 4, the 500 bonus emails, 200 generic, 80 professionally written ones, and free support. However, let me know what your MLGS username is so I can verify you are actually a member. And if you want to make more, 3, 5, 10,000 a month, you can do it. I just recommend a different business. One I've used to make 1,000 a month in 2 months, 6.6 thousand a month after 6 months, 9.8 thousand a month after 8 months. It is jobquittingincome.com, the third link. If you go there, put your name and email, go to the other side, you're going to join it on my team where I give free mentorship. Now, this is a separate business. This is a high ticket affiliate marketing business, which means you can make $200, $500, $1,000, even $2,000 commissions per sale. It's a very lucrative business. There's also 4 income streams built into the one business here. So you're promoting one business, 4 opportunities to earn, massive commissions, perfect recipe to get out of the 9-to-5 grind. Okay? So, not only that, I'm giving you my training here, step by step on YouTube, how I did it. Putting up videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, getting clicks, leads, and sales from free traffic. Even if you don't want to put your face on the internet, in the back office, I'm going to show you how to make these videos where no one sees your face. So, no excuses. Anyone can become a social media content creator and make money online. You just got to have the work ethic, the drive, the determination, and the will to stick with it long enough to see the results trickle in. Results are not going to be automatic. It's not a 9-to-5. Mouth's getting dry. Give me a second here. It's not a 9 to 5. Results don't come in the form of a paycheck every Friday, right? So you got to put in the work, put in the work, put in the work. And maybe you get like one little sale, or you get some leads, right? And normally people will say like, I put in all this work, you know, and all I get are just a couple of leads, just one measly sale. But no, you can't think of it that way. Because think of it like this: you plant a seed. Now you don't see very much happening, but the roots are growing. The roots are growing. And maybe you see a little sprout come up, right? But you don't know what's happening underneath here. The foundation has been set for not only this little sprout, but for a tree to grow, for instance, right? So another example would be when a plane is trying to get up off the ground on the runway. You know, it's revving up, then it's going down the runway, gaining speed, gaining momentum. It's slowly lifting up, and at a certain point, it starts climbing. And then at a certain other point down the line, they can let up off the gas and go on cruise control basically and stay steady. That's the same thing with these online businesses. You put in all this work up front, you build your business, and once you got all these videos out there working for you passively on your behalf, you can kind of let up off the gas a little bit and, you know, pump the gas every now and then, right? So anyways, I'm just trying to get across to you, people underestimate what it takes to make it, to not only to mainly get it up off the ground. That's where people quit, right? They put in work and then they think that they're not seeing results, nothing's happening, and they give up, right? They give up right before the plane's about to take off, or right before they hit the gold mine, okay? And the gold mine might be just like one sale, because once you get that one sale, you may think that's nothing, but that is the beginning of the momentum. And if you keep doing what's working, that one sale can turn into substantially more. For me, in my case, I had one sale doing this business after 2 weeks. Then nothing for another, for another month and a half, nothing, right? Then I start at month 2, I start making, like I said, $1,000 a month, right? And it just escalated from there, right? Now I'm at a different point in my business, right, where I have a bit more experience. But that's not to say that, you know, you can't be successful if you keep hammering away at it. Like I knew what I was doing, right? But I'm trying to shortcut your path to success as well by offering my services as a mentor over email so you can get faster results, and giving you my blueprint, exactly what I did. The only thing you got to do is not take it for granted and implement it and not give up, iterate and improve your skill set at making these videos, and eventually you'll get good, you'll start seeing results, and if you keep at it, the results will climb exponentially. So that's the thing I want to get across to you. Results are not linear. They are little to no results, boom, exponential results out of nowhere. That's how it is in not only social media, but every other business I've done has been like that, right? I don't know why it is, but that's just how things typically unfold. Even when I was building my SEO business, when I was building hundreds of websites, ranking them on page 1 of Google for various keywords, this was back in 2009, 2010, I saw little to no results, you know, making a couple hundred, some people might think that's a good amount, a couple $100, right? But then out of nowhere, I start figuring it out, right? And at a certain point, I got it so figured out. What I'm doing is I'm getting off track here. This is gonna be a longer video. Let me grab another drink of water here. So I figured out at a certain point, right? With this business I'm doing, the business was making these mini sites, right? I would buy a domain name where inside the domain name is the keyword I'm trying to rank for. So I used to make a lot of World of Warcraft websites and promote a World of Warcraft product on Clickbank, several World of Warcraft guides like WOW, World of Warcraft, shamanguide.org, World of Warcraft priestguide.org or .net. And by capturing the keyword that I was trying to rank for in the domain name, that domain name was more likely to pop up on page 1 of Google, right? And I did that with all these this is something that worked way back when, right? I built hundreds of websites like this. I started making a full-time living online doing this, but it took effort to build that up. I was getting like a couple $100, then all of a sudden it was going up at a rate of $500 each month. So I'd go from making like $2,000 to $2,500 to $3,000 a month to $3,500. Each month it was going up by $500 more. So it's always going to be exponential. I don't know why, but anyways, that's just what I wanted to get across to you. It's getting quite long in this video here, but hopefully you got some nuggets if you stuck around this far. And I'm not going to harp on this any longer. So if you want to learn more about this business, check out Job Quitting Income, put your name and email in, and make sure to watch this day 0 video here, because that is going to explain the business in a nutshell. So I'm going to link that up for you in the top corner over here. Click on that, it'll drag you down, then load up the video in the description. And that video is going to bring you to here. And this is what you got to check out. So now that you know, go have a look. I'll see you on the other side. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.